Welcome back. Nearly 200 school districts are suing big social media companies. They claim they target kids with addictive algorithms, causing a mental health crisis. As the Wall Street Journal reported, the litigation attempts to really go around laws that prevent social media companies from being sued because of their content. They said it's their content posted on their platforms, not the platforms themselves. In the suit, the social media companies argue that they can't be sued because, quote, claims are based on the creation of dissemination of content by others, from videos about viral pranks and online challenges to images that allegedly invite personal comparisons. So joining us now is Phil Federico, a lawyer who is representing 60 school boards from across the country against social media platforms in a separate case. So Phil, I know you're in a separate case, but it's very, very similar. Tell me your argument in this case.
Well, the argument in this case is pretty simple. These companies are very well funded, and they have spent millions and even billions of dollars creating platforms and algorithms designed to attract children and really teenagers to use their product in a fashion which will promote the advertising income that they receive. And really what's happened is there's been a lot of research done by the CDC and a lot of peer-reviewed medical journals which established that in the last decade or so, there's been a dramatic increase in mental health problems amongst teenagers. There is really a mental health epidemic that the country faces. And these research articles that are out have substantiated the fact that it is significantly attributable to the increase in social media. So we think it's very clear that while these social media companies would like to argue that this is content-driven, it's not content-driven. It is addictive-driven based on platforms and algorithms that are designed to really exploit these children. What they do is they reward these children throughout the process by giving them hearts or likes or upvotes, and the children become addicted to it such that dopamines are actually released in the brain. It gives them this sense of euphoria, and they become very sort of obsessed, if you will, with the validation, social validation that these algorithms and platforms create. So it really is a problem that these children are suffering with, and the school boards in particular that we represent, they are spending a lot of time diverting resources and funds to deal with this. I mean, they can't educate the kids anymore. Yeah. A lot of children are spending more than half their time on the waking hours on a daily basis.
Right. Yeah. And so I want to bring Scott in because we do have a couple more questions for you. But Scott is an attorney, so I would love to hear your.
Yeah, Phil, Scott Bolden here. I concede I haven't seen the lawsuit, but I've listened to your description. This lawsuit would seem to be screaming Section 230 here that protects these technology and social media companies. How do you get around that kind of full defense at the 12B6 level or summary judgment level? Unless you're arguing that Section 230 is unconstitutional or inapplicable in connection to your lawsuit.
Well, we are going to be making both of those arguments. But to answer your original question, really, it's not a get around. It's a read 230. And if you read 230, it addresses content. And this lawsuit is not based on content. It's a defective product, defectively designed to addict these children and cause harm. And they know that. So we really don't think that 230 applies to our case because we think the foundation of our case is based on product design, not content.
All right. Well, Phil, we're so grateful for your time. Certainly, I could ask you a myriad of questions, and I would also implore parents to keep a check on your children's and their online experiences as well.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.